Yeah, you see, when it comes to food and nutrition, and food and its energy, the reason why I like the African one or the local ones is that they have more of nutrition, or they have more of energy, physically or spiritually, or more chemical properties because of their geographical location. That is where we Africans are. Our land, our soils are more fertile. You understand? So our foods are more nutritious, and the whole world wide, everybody knows this. So I like our own food, or that of nature, with the ones that the ground produces by itself. I like those kind of food or fruits or vegetables. Now, when it comes to we knowing in terms of science, chemistry, and all that, biologically, I don't expect the West or let's say the white people to be telling us more, because let's take where I am, Akwetia, in the Eastern region. We have diamond as a mineral, and gold as a mineral, and other minerals also in the ground. Now, these are stones or mineral stones, but then the plants are able to absorb it or utilize it so that they will get it into their content also as plants, or plants that are planted there in that area, or plants that grow in those areas will definitely have this kind of nutritional minerals. And most Western countries or scientists or food and nutritionists, they don't have this kind of minerals in their land or in their food there. So how do we expect them to be teaching us this? You know, yes, I didn't mean now sassy on the crew. And the on the plants or maybe we didn't have those things. We have these minerals, so our plants will have it, because some of our plants have tap roots that gets deep into the ground, and whatever language we use to communicate or absorb these nutrients into them, and that is what we eat to become. And as you are able to eat these plants, because they are natural with their nutritional content, you become energized. You see, all the electronic gadgets that we are using, you know, phones, TVs, and all that, these things, they are conductive, or they are electronics or electricity parts are all made of stones. Why? Because those minerals or those stones have this conductive power or ability or properties, the electrons, protons, and all that. And so, as humans, that is what we should become. We should be conductive. We should be electrifying. You know, mind you, we live in electromagnetic field or environment, or the nature as you see is electromagnetic. It means it has some sort of electric or electricity thing or power conducting thing. I'm talking in terms of deep science, but let me calm down. You understand? And so, if you have a vegetation or a land or an area which has this kind of minerals, it's an advantage in terms of food and nutrition, because your food and nutrition will also be good. But Africans, who is teaching us this? No one is telling us, teaching us this. You understand? That is why most areas that we have these things, the food, or there is more food there is more natural food there is more vegetation there, because the land is fertile. What makes a land fertile is the nutrition or the minerals, the mineral content. That is why it is Africa we are rich. It is the mineral content. It's as simple as that. The Western, most of them don't have. Those that they have in single. But when it comes to Africa, they have it in varieties. You see it. So this is key that I'm giving. Eat plant foods that grow naturally, that comes naturally, that are found from the ground, and you always keep nourished, energized, and your clairvoyance will always be there, because that is what the body is made up of. When you do that, I'm not talking of yourself. We are also made up of nutrition minerals. This is not something I'm making up. This is reality. This is what it is. It is known in science, in spirituality, everywhere. Your body is made up of whatever they call stardust, nutrition, minerals, whatever. The bone, calcium, they are giving us some examples. The blood, iron, magnesium, and all that. Do it. I mean, go check on the internet or from your science lectures. They will tell you from the feet to your head, it's all made up of nutrition, minerals. And that is what we have in Africa as a continent. And so once we return back to eating our foods, we will be energized again. Thank you very much. My name is Nana from John's Natural Healthcare and also a Youth Foundation